Namaskara and welcome to the special Krishna Janmashtami podcast from the Vedic Wellness Channel of the Super Soul Foundation. Today, we are diving into a journey that spans 5 beautifully crafted sections, all woven with the threads of devotion, wisdom, and stories that even today's youngsters can connect with and appreciate. Here is what's in store for you. In section 1, we address the question, who is Krishna? Is he just a historical figure or the supreme God? In section 2, why does God take an avatara? We will explore Jnana and Bala avataras. In section 3, the 105 years earthly journey of Krishna from birth in a prison to his eternal presence. Section 4, life-changing teachings of the Bhagavad Gita. Section 5, the spiritual and practical significance of Janmashtami and why it's celebrated worldwide. Each section blends timeless shlokas from Bhagavata and Srimad Bhagavad Gita with modern day examples. So you don't just listen, you relate. Watch till the end because the way Krishna's life and message tied together will leave you inspired to live your own life with joy, clarity, and devotion. And don't forget, we have a Krishna quiz for you. The link is in the description. Take it and see how well you know the Supreme Personality of Lord Krishna. So sit back or plug in your headphones. Let's step into the divine playground of Krishna's wisdom and the Leelas right here on Vedic Wellness. Section 1. Who is Lord Krishna? Supreme or just another human? Let's look at this in a question-answer format. Is Krishna just a historical figure like great king or philosopher? Think of history's greatest leaders. Alexander, Ashoka, Einstein, all brilliant yet mortal. Krishna's timeline matches history, but his Leelas, lifting Govardhana hill as a child, revealing Vishwarupa to Arjuna, defy natural laws. A mere king can conquer land. Krishna conquered time itself. Unlike philosophers who speculate about truth, he declared, I am the source of all. If Elon Musk builds rockets, Krishna created the laws of gravity they fly through. He is not just in history, history is in him. What makes Krishna divine and not just a powerful human? Power in humans comes with expiry dates like phone batteries. Krishna's power is infinite, like the cosmic wireless charger that never runs out. In his childhood, he killed demons like Putana without even getting a scratch and still had time to steal butter with a cheeky smile. He is omniscient, knowing the past, present, and future. Remember when he went as a peace messenger to Hastinapura? He already knew war was inevitable, yet played every diplomatic card to give Dharma a chance. That blend of playfulness and omnipotence is not human, it's divine. Couldn't Krishna just be a myth built up over time? If Krishna were a myth, he would be the only one whose fictional strategies work in corporate boardrooms today. The Gita's advice on focus and detachment is used in Harvard's leadership programs. Archaeology in Dwarka shows submerged city structures matching Mahabharata's descriptions. Oral tradition alone can't keep a story consistent over millennia without a core truth, especially when it spans Vedic hymns, Upanishads, Mahabharata, and Puranas. Myths inspire, Krishna transforms. How is Krishna different from devatas like Indra or Shiva? Devatas are like senior managers in the cosmic company. Great authority, but still report to the CEO. Krishna is the CEO, founder, and owner. Indra begged him for help when Govardhana Puja replaced Indra Puja. Shiva calls him Sat Chit Ananda, the very essence of truth, consciousness, and bliss. Devatas have roles. Krishna has the whole script. If Krishna is God, why did he appear as a human baby? to teach by living among us. Like a program using the user mode to test an app, Krishna came in human mode to show dharma in real time. He could have appeared as a full-grown warrior with cosmic resume, but instead, he chose to let Yashoda tie him with a rope, proving that pure love can bind the infinite. The Damodara Leela isn't just cute, it's a divine API call that says love is greater than logic. Why does Lord Krishna play pranks if he is the supreme? Because joy is divine. Most gods are depicted very serious. Krishna steals butter, hides clothes and dances in the moonlight, reminding us that spirituality isn't grim, it's blissful. Think of him as a cosmic UX designer. He knows humans learn best through engagement, so he makes the divine experience fun. When he steals butter, he is really stealing the white essence of our ego and replacing it with sweetness. Why did people of his time trust Lord Krishna as God? Not because he asked them to, but because they experienced his divinity. Cows gave more milk when he played the flute. The gopis left everything at his call without contracts or promises. When Draupadi cried, Govinda, Govinda, during her humiliation, cloth flowed endlessly to protect her. It wasn't a PR, it was proof. What's the difference between Krishna and other avatars like Rama? Rama showed dharma in strict rule-following mode, like a disciplined software with zero bugs. Krishna operated in open source mode, adopting bending rules for the greater good, even hacking the system when needed, like advising Bhima to hit Duryodhana below the waist. Both are Vishnu, but Krishna reveals the full personal side of God, the warrior, friend, lover, guide. Did Krishna ever prove he is the supreme beyond doubt? Yes, the Vishwarupa Darshana in the Gita. He showed Arjuna a form spanning galaxies, devatas, birth and death all at once. This wasn't a CGI computer generated interface, it was the cosmic reality. Witnesses like Sanjaya narrated it live to Dhritarashtra. Also, during the Rajasuya Yajna, even the elders chose Krishna as the chief guest over all the devatas. Why should today's youth see Krishna as relevant? Because he is not asking you to escape life, he is teaching you to ace it without losing yourself. In a world of burnout, ghosting and FOMO, Krishna says, do your duty, stay cool and keep the heart connected. His Leelas are the original viral content, joyful, deep and immortal. And unlike influencers, he doesn't fade when the algorithm changes. Now, the section 2, why does God take avataras? Let's look at this as question and answers. First one is this: if God is beyond space and time, why descend to earth? Bhagavad Gita 4.78 says it's right. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Whenever there is a decline in dharma and rise of adharma, I manifest myself. It's like a CEO personally stepping into a branch office when corruption hits to fix systems, retain staff and remind everyone of the company's core values. What are the two main purposes of an avatara? According to explanation from Bhagavata, first is the avatara for Jnana karya, to spread the divine knowledge, like a software update for the human mind. Second is avatara for Bala karya, to protect the devotees and destroy adharma, the cyber security team of the cosmic order. Krishna did both. Jnana karya, that is giving the Gita Jnana, and Bala karya, defeating Kamsa, Jarasandha, Shishupala. What is a avatara for Jnana karya? a form where the Lord appears mainly to teach and guide. Example, the Avatara of Sanat Kumara to give Tattva Upadesha, or Kapila Avatara to teach Sankhya philosophy. Bhagavata 1.3.10 says, Kapilo nama upadhyayaha prahladasyaiva sunave adyat brahma vidyam yas satyam. The Bhagavanta, Lord Vishnu, as Kapila, instructed his mother in the true knowledge of the self. It's like God coming as your personal life coach, but one who has also designed the game that you are playing. What is the Avatara for Balakarya? When God takes a form to directly fight the evil and protect the dharmic forces. For example, Varaha Avatara, lifting the earth from the cosmic ocean and slaying Hiranyaksha. Bhagavata 1.3.7 says, Yatrasau Varaho Nama Swatanum Vibhrate Mahim Uddharate Akhila Lokanam Adhikrit Karunaya. As Varaha, he rescued the earth for the welfare of all the worlds. It's like an antivirus program that not only detects the threats but boots them off the system permanently. Are all avataras the same? No. Some are Sakshat Avatara, the direct manifestation of Lord Vishnu. Others are Avesha Avatara, a devotee temporarily empowered. Think of it like the full OS installation versus the plug-in upgrade. Krishna is the Sakshat Avatara. Baladeva or Balarama is an Avesha Avatara of Vishnu's power. Why both types are needed? Because humans need both classroom learning and real-life rescue operations. Jnana Avatara keeps dharma, knowledge alive. Bala Avatara clears the path of obstacles so that knowledge can flourish. Imagine trying to run an online course while hackers keep attacking your server. You need the tech team and the teacher. Did Krishna ever identify his purpose himself? Yes, in the same Gita 4.8. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. For the protection of the good, destruction of the wicked, and the re-establishment of dharma, Lord Krishna said, I appear age after age. This is his mission statement, no hidden clauses. Why not just send angels or messengers? Sometimes the CEO must visit personally because only he has the authority to rewrite the entire policy. Even devatas like Indra or Shiva operate within certain limits. Krishna's Avatara resets the entire moral operating system. Which avataras are the examples of pure Jnana Karya? The Rishi, the Avatara of Lord Vishnu as Sanat Kumara, the Rishi, taught spiritual truths. And the sage Kapila Avatara explained Sankhya Yoga. The avataras of Lord Vishnu as Nara and Narayana demonstrated conquering the desire and anger. They are like open source knowledge platforms, free access, lifetime updates. Which avataras are meant for pure Balakarya? Varaha rescued the earth, Narasimha protected Prahlada by tearing down the Hiranyakashipu. Parashurama restored balance among Kshatriyas. These are like cosmic firewalls. No negotiation, just action. Section 3, the life journey of Krishna, 105 years on earth. Let's address this in the same question and answers. Why was Krishna born in Dwapara Yuga and not earlier or later? The earth herself went to Lord Vishnu, burdened by the tyrants. Bhagavata 10.1.17 says, Bhumir dukkhena bharitaha daityanam shaktishalinaha adityanam cha dukkhena devanam sahaparshadhai. The earth, burdened by the powerful demons, approached the Supreme Lord along with the Devatas. Think of it like server overload, too many corrupt users, system lagging. Krishna's Avatara was the divine reboot, clearing the malware, adharma, and optimizing the network society for dharma to run smoothly. How did Krishna's birth defy natural laws? Born in Mathura prison to Vasudeva and Devaki, Krishna appeared in his four-armed form with Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. No delivery room drama. Bhagavata 10.3.9 says, Tatha Shankha Chakra Gada Padma Vibhushitaha. He was adorned with conch, discus, mace and the lotus. It is like downloading a full ready-to-use software package in seconds, no installation process. Even the Yamuna river parted for baby Krishna when Vasudeva carried him to Gokula. What was special about his childhood in Gokula and Vrindavan? Child Krishna didn't just play, he demonstrated divine power while having fun. He killed demons like Putana, who came disguised as a nurse, and Trinavarta, whirlwind demon, without breaking his butter stealing schedule. Bhagavata 10.6.7 says, Putana, though a killer, attained liberation just by nursing him. Moral? Contact with Krishna, even in disguise, purifies. It's like an antivirus cleaning malware, even if it accidentally opened the file. Why is lifting Govardhana hill so significant? At age 7, Krishna stopped Indra Puja, teaching the villagers to worship Govardhana hill, the nature and self-effort. Angered, Indra sent storms. Krishna lifted the hill for 7 days as shelter. Bhagavata 10.25.19 says, Sagobrajam sa bhutatma Govardhanam adarayat. He held up Govardhana to protect the people of Braj. It is the ultimate sustainable living campaign respecting nature over ritualistic flattery. How did he transition from a village life to a royal life? At 11 years, Krishna killed Kamsa in an open court, freed his parents and reconnected with his Yadava roots. Yet, he never abandoned Vrindavana emotionally. Imagine a startup founder moving from a garage office to a corporate headquarters, but still keeping the old team in the loop. His heart remained with the gopis even as he took up princely duties. Why did Krishna build Dwaraka? Jarasandha attacked Mathura 17 times. To protect the citizens, Krishna moved them to a fortified island city, Dwaraka, built in the sea. Bhagavata 10.50.57 calls it fortified like the city of Indra. Today, marine archaeology by the National Institute of Oceanography has revealed the submerged city structures off the coast of Gujarat with stone anchors, walls and pottery dated to 3,500 plus years ago, matching Mahabharata's description of Dwaraka's planned layout and destruction. It is like moving your data from a vulnerable server to a secure, encrypted cloud and then having future historians find the backup logs. What was Krishna's role before the Kurukshetra war? Diplomat first, warrior last. He went to Hastinapura as a peace envoy, even offering to avoid war if Pandavas got just 5 villages. When Duryodhana refused, Krishna switched to war strategist. Like a skilled project manager, he exhausted all the peaceful options before initiating the Operation Dharma restoration. Why did Krishna refuse to fight in the Mahabharata? To teach that victory is not about personal glory but righteous guidance. He offered Arjuna a choice, his army or himself as a non-combatant. Arjuna chose Krishna's presence, proving leadership is worth more than resources. In corporate terms, better to have the master strategist on your side than just manpower. How did Lord Krishna deliver the Bhagavad Gita? On the battlefield, seeing Arjuna's moral collapse, Krishna transformed a war moment into the greatest spiritual classroom. Bhagavad Gita 2.47 says, Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Your right is to action alone, never to its fruits. But knowledge alone is not enough. In chapter 11, he revealed the Vishwarupa, the cosmic form where Arjuna saw all creation, time and destruction at once. This was not theory. It was experiential truth, like a VR headset showing the full 360-degree reality. It convinced Arjuna that Krishna's words in chapters 2 to 10 were not philosophy but fact. Experience trumps logic. How did Krishna's earthly journey end? After the Mausala Parva, Krishna saw the Yadavas destroy themselves, fulfilling Gandhari's curse. She was his most loving devotee after Kunti, and he ensured her words came true to honor her devotion. Then, seated under a tree, he was struck by a hunter's arrow, mistaking his food for a deer. Throughout his 105 years, Krishna never displayed anger, always smiling except once when he charged at Bhishma with a chariot wheel just to fulfill Bhishma's vow that Krishna would lift a weapon against him. Lord Krishna's life closed with the same blend of playfulness, compassion and respect for the word given. From the prison cell of Mathura to the golden city of Dwaraka, from playful flute melodies in Vrindavan to the roaring conch at Kurukshetra, Krishna's life was a perfect harmony of wisdom and action. He did not just preach dharma, he lived it as a friend, guide, leader and the Supreme himself. For 105 years, every smile, every Leela, every counsel was a lesson in how to be fully human while staying fully divine. Section 4, the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Again, let's look at this in question-answer format. Why did Arjuna refuse to fight in Kurukshetra? Arjuna was the mightiest archer, yet when he saw his relatives, teachers and friends on both sides, his heart sank. Bhagavad Gita 1.30. Nacha shaknomi avastatum brahmativa cha me manaha. I am unable to stand, my mind is reeling. Think of a top CEO freezing during a boardroom crisis, not from lack of skill, but from emotional overload. Arjuna feared the destruction of family tradition, the Kula Dharma, and the sin of killing the kins. He needed a reboot, and Krishna became that reboot. How did Krishna start addressing Arjuna's crisis? Lord Krishna began by shaking him out of the self-pity. Bhagavad Gita 2.2 says, Kutastva kashmalamidam vishame samupastitam. From where has this weakness come upon to you at this hour? Krishna used a tough love approach, like a mentor telling you, snap out of it before your big presentation. He framed the crisis as a test of dharma, not emotion. What is the first core teaching that Krishna gave? The Atma, soul, is eternal. Gita 2.2 says, Na jayate mriyate va kadachin. The soul is never born nor does it die. Krishna's point, your body is like a rented device. It wears out, but the user, the soul, continues. This shifts focus from temporary fear to eternal truth. What is Karma Yoga and why is it so important? In Bhagavad Gita 2.47, Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You have the right to work but not to the fruits. It is like coding without obsessing over user ratings. Focus on clean logic and the results will follow. Karma Yoga teaches action without attachment, reducing stress and ego. Does Krishna recommend only action? No. He harmonizes the three paths. Karma Yoga, the selfless action. Jnana Yoga, the knowledge of the self. Bhakti Yoga, the loving surrender to Him, the God. Like a balanced diet, carbs, proteins, fats, each path nourishes the soul in different ways, and Krishna blends them perfectme. What is bhakti according to Krishna? In Gita 9.26, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. Whoever offers me a leaf, be it a flower, a fruit, or even a water, plain water, with devotion, I accept. Bhakti is love without transaction. You don't need luxury gifts for God. Sincerity is the currency. Even a digital generation can send this through pure intention. Who is the ideal devotee in Krishna's eyes? Gita 12.13.14. Advesta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna evacha. One who is free from malice, friendly and compassionate is dear to me, says Lord Krishna. An ideal devotee isn't just a temple goer. They are someone whose life is a walking prayer, kind, steady, unshaken by life's ups and downs. How did Krishna use the Vishwarupa to reinforce his teachings? After explaining dharma, devotion and detachment in chapters 2 to chapter 10, Krishna gave Arjuna an experiential truth in chapter 11, the Vishwarupa Darshana. Arjuna saw all the creation, destruction and time within Lord Krishna, like switching from 2D to 360-degree holographic mode. This proved that Krishna wasn't just a teacher, he is the source of everything. Logic convinced Arjuna's mind, Vishwarupa convinced his soul. What is Krishna's ultimate instruction to humanity? Bhagavad Gita 18.66 says, Sarva dharman parityajya mameka sharanam vraja. Abandon all varieties of the principles in life and surrender unto me alone. It is like uninstalling all unnecessary apps to keep just the core operating system. Surrender simplifies life's chaos and ensures divine protection. Sarva dharman parityajya. Here, dharma does not mean give up righteousness. It means letting go of the separateness we feel in our various roles as parent, spouse, leader, citizen. See Krishna as the Antaryami, the inner controller, performing all these roles through you. When you recognize him as the source of every action, you act with completeness, grace flows, and closeness to him becomes natural. It's not escapism, it's integration. You play every role better when you see him as the one playing through you. How is the Gita relevant for us today? The Bhagavad Gita isn't just read in temples, it's studied in boardrooms and therapy rooms worldwide. Top institutes like the Indian Institute of Management, IIM, and Harvard Business School use Gita principles in leadership programs. Concepts like detachment from results 2.47 and equanimity under pressure 2.48 are part of personality development and executive coaching. In counseling psychology, Gita-based cognitive reframing is used to help clients separate their true self, Atma, from temporary emotional states. Even global thought leaders like Dr. Deepak Chopra and Robin Sharma cite Krishna's teachings in stress management. The Gita has gone from battlefield to bestseller in the self-help section and still delivers results. It's a manual for decision making in crisis. Whether you are handling a business merger, a career switch, or a personal breakdown, Gita offers timeless algorithms. Act with integrity, stay calm under pressure, and keep your higher purpose in sight. It's not ancient wisdom, it's perennial code. The Bhagavad Gita is more than a battlefield pep talk. It's a universal handbook for living with purpose. Krishna takes Arjuna from emotional paralysis to empowered action, blending philosophy, psychology, and devotion into one masterclass. The key takeaways: problems are inevitable, paralysis is optional. You are the soul, not the body. Think long term, eternal. Focus on action, not results, detached from outcomes. Bhakti is the heart of all paths. Love is the bridge. Experience seals conviction. Vishwarupa proves words. Surrender simplifies, keeps life bug free. Krishna isn't just a teacher, he is the source of all reality. Section 5, Janmashtami, celebrating the birth of Krishna. Let's see this as a question answer format. When is Krishna Janmashtami celebrated? Janmashtami falls on the Ashtami Tithi, 8th day of Krishna Paksha in the month of Shravana or Bhadrapada. Bhagavata 10.3.1 says, Jatam yada harir bhume bhara avataranayacha. When Sri Hari appeared to relieve the earth of her burden. It's not just a date on the calendar, it's a cosmic timestamp when the Supreme took form to reset the moral order. Why was Krishna born at the midnight? Midnight symbolizes the deepest darkness, both literal and metaphorical. His birth reminds us that even in the darkest moments, divine light can appear. It is like a server upgrade happening during offers. The work is unseen, but the results transform the system by morning. Why in a prison cell? To show that no physical barrier can limit the divine. Bhagavata 10.3.9 describes Lord Krishna's appearance in full Vishnu form even in confinement. In life, we may feel locked in situations. Janmashtami says, if Krishna could arrive in a prison, he can arrive in our hearts, no matter our circumstances. What does Krishna's transfer of place from Mathura to Gokula signify? Vasudeva carrying the baby Krishna across the Yamuna shows that divine plans always have a way. Even chains fell and the rivers parted. For us, it's a lesson in faith and action. When you carry the divine in your heart, obstacles make way. What is the significance of fasting on Janmashtami? Fasting disciplines the senses and prepares the mind for deeper focus. It's like clearing RAM on your device before running a heavy program. A pure body and mind can run Bhakti 2.0 without lag. Why celebrate with Dahi Handi and Rasa Leela? The Dahi Handi recalls Krishna's playful butter theft, teaching joy and teamwork. Rasa Leela celebrates divine love and unity. In today's terms, Dahi Handi is the original multiplayer game, cooperation to reach the prize. Rasa Leela is the divine flash mob of love. How is Janmashtami observed in different regions? In North India, midnight temple celebrations in Mathura and Vrindavan. Maharashtra, Dahi Handi competitions. South India, the decorations, children dressed as Krishna reciting Gita. ISKCON worldwide, 24-hour kirtans, Bhagavata readings, prasadam feasts. It's like a global cultural festival synced to one divine birthday. What is the spiritual essence of Janmashtami? Bhagavad Gita 4.9 says, Janma karma cha me divyam yo vetti tattvataha. One who knows the truth of my birth and deeds is not reborn. Janmashtami is about understanding why Lord Krishna came to remove ignorance, to give us the Gita and to play his Leelas so we learn through love, not fear. How can we celebrate Janmashtami in a meaningful way beyond rituals? By making space for Krishna in daily life, chanting, reading the Gita, helping others and seeing him as Antaryami in all our roles. Even techies can keep him in mind during code reviews or business deals, because when you act with Krishna consciousness, even work becomes worship. Why is remembering Krishna's birth so powerful? Bhagavata 10.90.48 says, Shrinvata Shraddhaya Nityam Granta cha Swaseshtitam Kale Nanyatamam Loke Pumsam Shreyaskaram Param. Hearing and chanting the Lord's deeds daily is the highest good. Just as updating your device removes bugs and improves performance, remembering Krishna's birth updates our soul, removing past errors and improving spiritual speed. Janmashtami is more than a birthday party for God. It is the celebration of divine hope breaking into human history. Every ritual, from fasting to midnight arati, is a reminder that Krishna can enter our lives anywhere, anytime, and transform it. Key takeaways: midnight birth is light in darkness. Prison cell birth is no barrier for divine grace. Fasting is mental and spiritual reboot. Dahi Handi and Rasa Leela, joy and unity as spiritual tools. Remembering his birth is liberation in progress. True celebration is letting Krishna be born in our heart daily. Friends, as we close today's journey through the life and teachings of Sri Krishna, remember, the real Janmashtami is not just about celebrating his birth in Mathura. It's about letting him take birth in our hearts every single day. Whether you are at work, with family, or facing life's challenges, see Krishna as the Antaryami, the inner guide who is present in every role that you play. This episode is part of our humble effort at the Super Soul Foundation to bring Vedic wisdom to life in a way the modern mind can grasp and the young heart can appreciate. If this message touched you, share it with friends and family. Subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any upcoming wisdom talks and festival specials. And before you log off, take our Krishna quiz using the link in the description. It's fun, thought-provoking, and a great way to deepen our connection with him. Until we meet again, keep Krishna in your heart, keep his smile on your lips, and let his wisdom guide your steps. Jai Shri Krishna.